This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so let's start our BO business object. So it's a reporting tool. So we are done with the website. So we are starting with the analysis office. So analysis office, the same thing. It's Excel has large PowerPoint integration. So we have two different tools. Same thing. One is a web-based tool. One is application-based tool, which will take the Excel integration with Excel integration. So the web-based tool has the complete picture, complete activities, and we have all the different types of tools will be available in the web-based tool only. Whereas Excel has a limited transactions, whereas because the Excel has its own other tools, so it will combine with those tools. So in that case, we just perform these activities. So we already started, and we'll see the how this connection will happen. Whereas this web tool will support resource for maximum for the SAP BW systems, SAP HANA systems. Okay, so because this two belongs to the OLAP data, so data will be a OLAP. If it is OLAP data, in that case, you can generate the report in this analysis office. So let's log into system. So here I open this BI Launchpad web-based tool. The Java web-based tool. Go the analysis office tool application here. So the tool will be generated. Thank you, sir. Then we can choose some connections which is already created. And as well, we already choose some file and we just create them. We can also import those to the folder. So e fashion RAM is there. We took this file. Okay. So let's we'll see today's analysis tab. So we know this what. So we have three different types of tools here: analysis, and we have this insert display option. insert option, we can able to insert the different types of tables here. We have default, we have the cross tab table. Okay, when you insert data without any options, we'll get this vertical table. We get a cross tab, insert the different types of charts. Okay, these are all the different charts, and we can turn into table into a chart into a table, or a different table chart activities. So yesterday we discussed about the axis, the swipe axis. So we can able to change the row into column to row. So these are different types of measure objects. So if you want to change the types of measure object, the formatting, we can change the minus symbol, percentile. So those things we can able to change with the help of this measure object. And null values and zeros. If the values are coming in null values, we can remove that row or entire column. Depends on requirement. The focus analysis is nothing but if you want to the data which is selected, that in the sub selections will be displayed. Okay, let's just click on here. It will be highlighted, nothing else. Okay, update the refresh. See, update the sub analysis. So this is one analysis. Here, if you do a insert, so we are doing an insert a sub analysis. So if you take main analysis, these are all complete page called main analysis. In this, I'm inserting a sub. So sub in sense, so I get a sub area. This is a sub area. So these are displaying. So if you want to update this sub area under the main area, this is the entire main area. We can you want to update only this part. Like we can do this one. Otherwise, if you want to refresh all entirely, then choose here auto refresh. It will refresh all the areas. These are main and sub. Unlink the sub analysis. So once this link is then, so if you want to unlink, because this is the main area to sub area, there should some link. So if you want to unlink that, you can just click on unlink. It will create unlink options. First of all, I'll take some sample data. Then we'll take a family name. So the record we're getting. So if I do an insert of the sub area, so here this is inserting. So same value will be also captured. Same value will consume in this here. And if you see display, if I say unlink, so this and the link will be gone. For use, so we can't perform the link. So we can able to perform any activity with respect to system. Here you can perform. If I play, now this is effect on this here. See here, the main analysis is gone. The sub analysis still we have because we have unlinked. Add this family name, then the main is came to picture. Okay. Meanwhile, this even if you remove, this will be in the cache. So we have because of unlink we happen. Those options we use unlink and link process. Still processing.
Can you also show the application analysis for Office as well in Excel? I just want to see the options.
Yeah, we'll see. So here we have only small topics only. We'll finish and we'll see this Excel activities also. I'll show the options here. So when you go over here, analysis tab. So after getting your data, we have redo undo. Prompting is there for filtering your data. These are filtering option. That filter, if you need a prompting, we can use a prompt for prompting purpose. Sorting, hierarchy, calculations, and these are all the comments. There's options we have with respect to analysis only. With this, if you want to consume the Excel functionalities, I go to home, I can insert the colors, I can do a formatting. Because in this sheet only we have a data. So we can insert this data. If I do a small insert, I'll show a sample. take some time to get all the values. You have your same folder. Okay, I'll just take some sample data. I'll take this ATOS and I'll take this info area. Okay. Take this one. Okay. So this data I'll take, and thus the data will be inserted here. So it has this is a prompting. See, so on based on that one, it has prompting as KT. Then make it okay. We'll get all the values, and all of those values will be inserted here. See, I think that there is no data, but once you got the data here, so here we apply filters. So we apply cust ID, mat ID. Based on this, the value will be displayed in the Excel sheet. Once we got data in the Excel sheet, again we can insert the same chart form or can perform. Okay. So I think the data is not available on particular source. Which is so let's see if the data is available. We can see some sample data here. Based on the data, we can just perform these activities. Okay, it's fetching the data. Okay, yeah, it has data now. See, so it has some sample data. Like you can look at now. Based on this data, what we do once we got data here, I want to do some activities. So I can add the filter here. Okay, filter number range also. We can do hierarchy. If you have hierarchy, you can apply this hierarchy structures because this is a company code. I can start this entire column. I can add the hierarchy. Okay. So see now it's become hierarchy. So if I expand this file, in this file, company code file, we have two values. The company code 6, we have three values. The company code 100, we have this value. Okay. This is all the hierarchy will happen. Similarly, now we also have this sum totals common part. Additionally, what we are doing is inserting this additional charts. If I want to add a chart, I need a column chart. So in analysis office, what happened? I can use the Excel functionalities. These Excel functionalities. So that it will take the default positioning of the values. Okay. So I can choose the different colors. This is advantage. So you can add them different types of charts, pictures, online pictures, these hyperlinks. These are all we can do. I want to change this company header. I can apply. Okay. So more formatting, more options available in the Excel sheet. That's why as an analysis office do the integration with Excel. Analysis, we are importing some data from the HANA or BW, and we are doing REST activities from the Excel activities, Excel functionalities. Okay, clear? We'll see this one more detailedly later on. First, if once it's done, so we'll focus these areas as well.
Okay.
But that function, that this E features is totally different. We don't have the same functionality here. That's why I want to go this functionality, because this is with respect to BO itself. So the with respect to BO as well as the Excel integrations with Microsoft purely. So has he just create a one analysis of a tab create చేశాడు, and we just insert these two icons and the prompting filter hierarchies calculations only these areas. The rest is almost all Excel part only. Okay. So all same. Clear? Now I can able to perform these things. So two areas, one is inserting your data. This is the designing part. Like you can just create a cross tab, styles you can create, condition formatting, lines, and again charts. This chart is with respect to BO charts. This chart is with respect to Excel charts. Okay. We'll see this in each and everything. Now it's clear, you got idea that difference. This is different. So we can't consume this analysis office here. That is different. That is a web-based tool only.
Yeah.
And from here I can do here. The difference is it depends on the client which the client needs. If the client is always familiar with the Excel sheet, so we just do Excel sheet and we'll save the data over there. Because if the client is using all of BI Launchpad, so we use all of the BI Launchpad over there. It depends on the things. But more functionality if you need, we go with the Excel integrations. Okay.
Got it.
So we'll see this also later on. So now we are doing this part. So this is now mainly we'll just analyze about the analysis part. So we know we have a filter option. So when you start the filter, I'll remove this. Stuck out. Just a okay. I go for page 2. Insert new analysis. Okay. So here I'll take the same data. What is family name? Then quantity. Okay. So this will get. So here we have filter option. Filter option are useful. So here same if you want to apply some background filter, want to see family name, but for the certain name months. For month 5 or year wise family names. So I want to see this limits. The values, okay. And we can get the filter over this. But if you want to apply a filter again within the structure here, I can apply this filter by member. Same thing we'll get in structures. So if you do from there, if you do from here, both are same. Background filter or particular object. If you apply filter here, this is only on single object, because here we have entire screen is one single object. Yesterday we saw we have 4 different objects. Okay, object 1, chart, pie chart, column chart, some charts. So that is filter. Okay. Then similarly we have sorting options. So sorting you can do ascending or descending sorting. Okay. Then calculations. The calculation part is one place. So calculations, we can create additional columns. The additional columns can be generated with the help of calculations. like discount. I can create all additional part. Okay, now I'll just click on here, custom calculation. So add, subtract, this anything new. So if you need to add two different tables or just start this entire column, add, you can do it. Or if you have two cells, you can able to divide, multiply. It's common. Custom calculations, if you want to generate some additional columns, here we have this block, so I can add some additional columns. I can name it as discount. It's a based on measure object. Okay, so you want to place after amount sold, I want to place somewhere, you can place. After amount sold, I want to place these things. Okay, then functions. So if you have any other functions, you can use other math functions. Okay, you want to add, because I'm creating on the discount based on the amount sold, so add member, which is on amount, I think price we need, but okay, let's take the amount sold, space into 33 by 100. It's formula. Okay, if you write some description, you write a description, status, then validate. Okay, so expression is valid. So once you write this query, then make it okay. The discount column will be generated like this. Separate column. Okay. If you go with Webite, this is very faster and more friendly, user friendly. You can just create a variable and just die and off. Okay. But I'm sure these are same. So like you can just create all the such activities. So delete, edit. So two options we have. Like you can perform these things. Okay. And the next condition formatting, same thing. If you want to show the less than colors, greater than colors, sub colors, I can add a new formatting. I can display the amount sold, the cell background, or we want to check the value. Okay, so I'll say is less than. So red means less than equal to 1000. So less than equal to 1000 will be a bad sales. Then I'll take average. It's a between. So 1000 and 10,000. Average. Green is good sales, greater than 1000. Three colors. And make it okay. If on security, you can check the preview as well. This is the preview. So these are all good sales, these are all bad sales. We get this condition formatting. Okay. Like you can just apply same thing. If you want to apply same thing, okay. Edit, delete, you can do it. So these are options we have here. Okay. So the advantage of using this condition formatting. Same thing. Okay. So this is simple report. So inserting, if you want to insert the pie charts, you can insert pie charts here. So I just have to insert pie charts, depends on requirement. Insert column chart. So the sizing will be arranged by system itself. Okay, you just take the sizing again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 charts are and all four will consume the same data. Like this, how we can able to changes, and we know this the other activities. Okay, and then after the save as this enterprise portal, this file. Clear? Like able just, and you can just mail the data as usual. So you can send a PDF file as well. It's mail. We have export. The system is
Yeah, got it.
Okay. So same the document email if you want to send the email, you can send the email. So all
Okay.
common things, and export your data. The same thing. You can export the data to a CSV file. You can export only the rows only, not pie chart. Then print out. Okay. Print to PDF. The option will get. Hello, can you hear it? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's okay. So I thought some internet issue. So trigger. Now it's connected here. These all can say this part. Okay. So the web-based application tool, and with the client can able to view the report from like this one. So once you log in, you'll go to document. And say reports. Okay. So next we go with the application part.
Your screen is stuck, Raj.
Now you can see my screen now. I'm reconnecting the system.
Yes. So look like it is stuck again.
There are some issues going on. Okay. But this so this is a web-based application tool. So if you want to see this Excel application, so we'll see. So it's a web-based because it has only three major activities: analyze, display, and insert. Okay, so inserting, you can insert charts, cross-tab tables, you can design over there. Display, we have option like formatting, which is measure object formatting only. Okay, and linking and linking of sub-analysis part, those areas. Whereas in the unless we have the filter, sorting, condition formatting, adding additional fields like formulas and stuff. The rest part we don't save as the PDF file, Excel file, export your data. We can save the data, save to enterprise, then email to attachment files, PDF file attachments, and you can save to the OLAP systems. So these are normal activities which we have in this analysis
So,
also.
so the application-based tool. So if you create a report and if you save to the enterprise, so can you show how the report shows up
We
when
discussed
user?
no?
Yeah, it got disconnected, so I couldn't verify that.
So I think the tool which we have saved, the file we have saved. So the client will go to his BI Launchpad. He will log into server. So he will go to the document. So after saving, so here you'll go to A_KP file. You can see here report file. Okay, analysis worksheet. So just double click here. You will do double click. You will see the report here. If he is the end user, we don't give the edit rights. We give only view rights.
Right.
See the report. Okay, you see like this only. But we didn't get this upper layer. Even the upper and the outside will not get. We get this chart directly. It just fit the entire page.
No, I mean, if you create in with the Excel plugin, the application tool, can we save it to the server?
No, not this server. BO server. That is we have separately. Excel only. We have to save as Excel. For those part, what happened? We have to connect the BI server. From BI server only we have options.
Okay. So whatever the report, if you create any reports in application tool, so if the users want to see those reports, so they cannot see from the Launchpad.
No, yeah.
No.
Either you want to do the Excel part, or else you have to install the BW server.
Okay.
So we can able to if the system is connected, we have create some connections. From there you can able to perform. I'll show you in the Excel part. Let's log off here. And what the client will do, the client will take the, if they are using the iPhone, iPad, or any Android devices, SAP has developed a tool, SAP Business Object Tool. BO tool. System is slow. So here we have to browse the SAP BO. We type SAP BO is a tool region. Okay. This BO tool, and we have to configure the BO server. Configuration BO server. After that, it was stuck out. It's stuck me a lot. So you can see here like this, we get charts. Okay, here after installation view, you will get like this screens. You can able to get this data lines. You can see chart like this one. And the file which you save, right? The file will save as BA in box. Here you can see the file format. When you double click on one file, you will see the reports. Okay.
Yeah.
View. Okay. So now these things we have, right? So let's see Excel integration part. So when I open the Excel part, so directly we have the Excel integrations. This is Excel part. Here we have this analysis and analysis designer. The designer will work only after inserting the data. So first we have to go to analysis tab. From here we have to insert the data. Okay, insert the data source. So it will support the only OLAP data, which is HANA RS. BW. So when you choose this insert data source option, taking long time. Okay. So select data source from analysis office. So I'll select some BW system. I'll take the HANA system. Okay. So here I can check some folders. So I'll select some file. I'll take this one. I will take this data on. It has some data. So this is the data we get here. After inserting, we have data source and columns and rows. So if you want to change the options, you can change. So we have company paid, company, and this one. If you need a customer, you can add a customer over here. So we get the customer details. We get a paid wise posting dates. We'll get. Okay. So if you have, so I think there are no measure objects. We have only posting date is a measure object, but we need some measure object data. It's not there. Okay. So I'll try to insert a new data which has a measure object as well. So I'll take building if we will see it has data or not. We'll check it out. Customer we don't know. That's okay. There's no data here. Okay, now sales data has this proper information. So now in this data, sales, I have here I have this the quantity crossed by all. Okay, whereas here we have number, company codes. List data. And here in the row, I'll take for each I'll take a material. For each material, we have the number of records, the amount, and quantity, okay. And customer number. Okay, so for this customer, he purchases material. So we have one customer because we are making a filter. We got only one values. Okay, so I will be able to add this data here.
Yeah.
And now based on this data, once we got this some sample data here, I can able to add the different things. So if here we have sales document number, let's take sales document. We have only one customer. It's just overlapping the second field. Sheet 1. Yeah, I'll insert this. Okay. Now I'll take the customer. Customer will purchase the material for each sales document number. Okay. So this is how we have this. So for each customer, we have material, and this material again he created multiple different sales document. In this, we have only one equivalent data. Now once this data here, so on this data, what we can perform, we can do undo prompting. If you have prompting, if you want to perform some prompting like creating a filter, these are prompting areas. I can apply a filter. If I say I need only C05, make it okay, because this prompting is already from the Bex query. So we are using the same prompting here. We just come prompting it will let. We just clear all filter because the data is already there. So we can't. It's just overlapping because if you do filter. Okay. So because here we have the structures. Now the filter value. So if you want to apply some filters on any major object sales values, we can apply filters as well. If you want to do a filtering on this customer number, so right here we have option called filter by number, filter by the range. So if I do filter by number, this option we get. So desert all, sort only these two, it will filter. You get two values. So here itself you can directly do a filtering options. And make it okay. So you get all the values. The option you can do filter options. So filter by things. Similarly, we have sorting, ascending or descending sorting that I can perform from layer to here. Then hierarchy is important. Hierarchy part, if you know that the data has in hierarchical structure like year to quarter, quarter to month, or state to city, city to store location, in that case you can do a hierarchy. Whereas you can start the customer number. I want to perform the hierarchy on this part, so that for each customer we have two materials. So I can create here compared by displaying a row. That is get perform. I want to see this hierarchy for this 2 and 4. Click there. So 2 and 4 we have one material. For this material we have two sales order. So it will do all in hierarchy structure. But 605 has created two materials. He created two materials. For this two materials, these are one sales order and this sales order. Okay, and the amount, quantity as per systems. Okay. And when you start this field, right, I can do is calculations. I can perform sum. Calculate has a total. I can say total, sum, average, high, all you can perform. Okay. And this is complete result we are getting. Now, if I want to do some additional components, so that I can do it. So the amount total is a quantity total, the number of records. Now, if I need a discount value here, additional components, so I can create here additional components, calculations. So add dynamic calculations. Okay, else I can do average, some restrictions. I can apply filter. Instead of that, if I want to create additional member from here, I can create here same thing. So add dynamic calculations, moving the value, minimum value, maximum value, or cumulative percentile, or advanced calculations. We get advanced calculations options here. We can see I can add some discount, insert the member, which is amount, some discount value. So additional discount was inserted here with the total. So as we are doing here, because this is affecting the EA itself, and it is overlapping the second data. Okay.
So if multiple sheets are created, if we change the data for one sheet, it will apply to all sheets.
Yeah, because the thing is that this data is because we consume the sheet one, sheet two, right? That's why. In real time, what happened? Each sheet we just add in 2 times data. If you want to add the same data, you can just rename it. You can perform it.
Okay.
Else, I want to change this data so that it will affect in all the sheets. That's all I can perform. 2 ways I can perform. Okay. These are options we know. These are additional things we are getting. So we have additional numbers. So this currency translations. If you have any currencies, INR, to Euro, USD, we can do a currency translations. So I want to convert, if it is all USD, I want to convert USD to INR. It will convert internal exchange rates. You are stuck out. Being server is loading. Okay. Yeah, I think it was stuck out the Excel sheet. Okay, I think it was stuck out badly. We didn't save also.
Is it stuck again?
Yeah. I think some problem is going on.
स्मार्टफोन ऑन कर दो तू।
Okay, we'll take the same data here.
स्मार्टफोन ऑन कर दो, फोन चालू వెంటనే అసలు ఫోన్ చాంగరో సిపా హైడ్ కోన్
So here I'll take customer material sales document number. This record we have. So if you want to add a currency, so you can just do the currency value here. But if you do currency, it is not working properly. So we'll see other options. Okay. So this is additional columns you can generate with the help of these options. You can do advanced calculations, so you can create a discount of the stuff. Okay.
ఫోన్ చాలు వెంటనే
So add calculations. If you have the cumulative sum, you just do the cumulative sum. So internally, so it is all cumulative sum. So result is in internal we are getting cumulative sum based on the group. Like you add some additional activities, and these options we have. and we have more other things here. Save as, recalculate. These are all options here. Here we go for analysis designer, where we can insert the multiple different charts. So if I want to insert a chart here, I can insert chart. For customer ID, I want to insert a chart. I can insert chart here. So it will take the default values. So for customer material, so you can edit here, formatting, apply a filter, add the other additional elements, changing the chart elements, title, all the stuff. Option to do. The style of your data. So you can change the styles. The background color. This is for the titles. So if you need data label, bar label, legend, you can change. Filtering your data. Right click on here. We have change select data. So I can share this. This is Excel because it chooses Excel sheet data. I don't need number of records. I don't need cumulative sum. I need only amount INR. From here, I need the cust ID. Okay. Again, if you want to edit, we can edit which sheet you want to get the data. Which sheets you can set the sheet wise. So only Excel wise. So we get in the Excel sheet, you get Excel wise data only. Okay. But this is wrong. So actually we have to take the neatly. So we have to use this hierarchy. Then we get Excel wise this data. So I can start this select data. So is how we are getting the data neatly. Okay, so C01, C2, 3, 4, 5. I can add a multiple different charts, add about designing and formatting. Separate formatting we have here again for the these systems. You can use this different formatting lines and shape effects. So this is with respect to the chart. Chart formatting. Very glow, shadow. Then go for analysis designer, where we have this info field. It gives us a data source name, label. If you need a key name, if you have any variables, it tells the variables names. Last updated series data source name. I want to insert here the data source name. Okay. First, we have place a cursor and you can add the filter. Similarly, we have a filter here. We have filter options. Apply filter. If we have currency, you can apply a currency filter, measure object filter. You can apply those filters. If it is custom material, I can take a material num equal to. I want to see this material is equal to 2 and 3 only. So here you get a filter value. This is all filter on the 3. You need all, set all. The filter options. Okay. But we have to place a cursor over there. Cell, you have to set a cell. Then here we have conditional formatting, same thing. I want to see a less than sales here. If I choose this amount, so conditional formatting, amount value, okay, value or background color, which is the background cell. So I can start the this green, so greater than. Its amount, so it is greater than 27,000, 25,000. Yellow, so between. So it's 15,000. It was talk about. Okay. There's some issues. 25,000 as add here. Okay, it's red less than. Okay, so based on this, see the color formatting happened. The average sales, bad sale, good sale. If I expand, we get for each customer with all. Okay, so average. It's clear, right? And we have other options also. We'll see tomorrow. You want to practice this stuff just here.
Okay.
Okay.
So actually we will skip tomorrow, Raj. So we'll meet day after tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do on Monday then.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we will be sorry.
Was that you're cutting in and out? Hello.
Which one?
So I'm saying
Yeah, tell me. Hello.
I'm saying we will skip tomorrow. We will meet day after tomorrow.
Okay, done. Sure, definitely.
Okay, so we'll meet on Monday in your time.
For me, Monday morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, then yeah. Bye.
Okay, Raj. Bye.
Yeah.